Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Asset Ambitions podcast. Today, I am on my own, no guest. I'm here to host an episode to wrap up 2025 and aim higher for 2026, of course. So it's just straight talk from the heart. If there's slight pauses, bear with me. It's a great episode, just 15 minutes of your time, encouragement for 2026. So let's reflect on 2025. What a year! What a year! Took the leap, and went on my own. That was the biggest move. I started on my own in September 2025. I used to be in another real estate team with eXp Realty. Now I've started my own. The Asset Ambitions grew. Here's my rented sign, my sold sign. I got my hats here that I always wear, girlfriend's hat. So we're all set. It packed some scary times, a lot of learning in the last year, but it's very rewarding to know that I'm building towards something that is my own, right? So it's a business that will over time go up in value, that I get to reinvest in, I can cherish it, and the more I put in, the more I get out, and that's what I like. I'm a striver like that, and I hope that you are as well. I want to inspire young entrepreneurs, so keep striving, guys. So another thing is I've hit my goal of transactions. I had given myself a goal of 34 transactions, so we call them transaction ends in the real estate world. So sometimes you'll double end a deal, for example, so you'll represent the seller and the buyer, or the landlord and the tenant at the same time. So that would be two ends. So I done 34 deals this year. So this is pretty amazing. And I haven't set sight yet on 2026 what I'm going to be aiming for, but it'll probably be around that range. And yeah, hopefully we can reach it. And I will definitely keep you informed on the final episode of next year as well. I'll probably do some solo episodes like this, maybe every 10 episode. I'm thinking the 20th here, the 30th, and we'll try and do that so we can check in and I can explain where the business is and hopefully stoke your flame as well. So the podcast, it also grew big time. I'm getting some DMs from some editors that are looking to edit my clips. I'm getting some DMs from people that are telling me, thanks for the motivation. Thank you. I took the leap myself as well. So it's very lovely to see, and I hope to see more of that in the future. Feel free to say in the comments what you're building on, and if you're a more experienced entrepreneur, spread your wisdom in the comments as well. That'd be greatly appreciated from the community, and let's build something together. Not everything is perfect. There's been some slow months, especially during the winter months, December, January. That's where we're at right now. It does slow down, but it's time to hone the background of the business and make sure that it's on a solid foundation. And of course, you can rest sometimes as well. That's always good because in the spring market and whatnot, for us realtors anyways, it does get pretty hectic, and we like to help around the house, that's for sure. But those hard moments always make me sharper. They always remind me that it's important to be relentless, and you always learn from mistakes that you go through in your business. Key reminders going into 2026, feel your mistakes, like I just said, and learn from them and move on. Do not get stuck in the past. Do not get stuck on a mistake. You need to move on. You need to get past things that make you uncomfortable. You cannot get stuck on something. We need to be very proactive as business owners like this here. You can't change yesterday. Okay, so let's move on to my message to entrepreneurs. I've mentioned this in my last solo episode, but I want to say it again because it's something that I hold to heart. The biggest risk that you can take is not taking any risk at all. There's a lot of people in the end of their life, or in the end of their life, even people in their 50s that say, I wish I had done that, or what if I had done that, or I wish I would have taken that leap, I wish I would have started my own business. Well, guess what? Do it. do it. You're going to thank yourself. You're going to build something towards yourself. You're going to build something that you own. You'll have the pride of it, and you'll be able to succeed at a magnitude that you probably couldn't if you stay in an organization that is not your own. If you do stay at an organization that is not your own, provide the utmost value that you can, so that perhaps the owners end up recognizing it. They probably will reward you disproportionately, thank you a lot for it, and if ever you're that good, they might give you some shares in the corporation in the long run. So that can be another place to set your sights on. So make sure to take some risk. It's important. It's good. While you're young, it's the perfect time to take some risk. Be relentless. It's a superpower. I am relentless. I get out of bed, I'm at my computer. I go to bed, I was at my computer right before. It's time to work. We got energy. We're young. It's time to build towards something. We're relentless. We don't give up when we fall. We get up. You need that energy. You need to stoke your flame. When you're going to work, listen to something that makes you not aggravated. Listen to something that gives you energy. You need that positive energy. If ever the news make you into a negative mind state, they make you not like someone that you don't even know, the politics, they always get people to go crazy sometimes. So you might want to step the brakes on that and see what actually does stoke your flame. You want to have positive energy in your household. You want to have positive energy in your work environment. You want to have positive energy in your hobbies. You don't want to be surrounded by negativity. It's not a good fuel to be prosperous. Focus your energy ruthlessly. So energy, it can only be transferred. It cannot be created, or it cannot be destroyed. So meaning you want to input as much of your energy that you have. You're eating some calories, you're putting some fuel in your body, you're working out to put some positive energy. That's to fuel your business. That's where you want to put your energy. Keep putting that energy relentlessly towards your business. You don't want to you don't want to chase the next shiny object. There's a lot of business owners that so they'll start a business, they'll succeed in it, and they'll say, you know what? I've taken over this business. I'm succeeding. I'm making good income. It's time to start the second one. It's time to start the third one. Because I succeeded in this field, I can do it in that field as well. It's rarely the case. It is very rarely the case unless you're abnormal or you're very, very unique. There's some people that are able to do it, but if you hone your craft and you stick to what is actually what you were born to do, which I believe there's an inherent thing that you've been born to do, where you can bring a value to this earth here, and our Creator has put that in you. If you chase that, you'll be able to outperform, build wealth, build a great family, and grow disproportionately to the people that do not listen to that instinct and that gut feeling that tells them what path to take in their lives. So build momentum. Power of adaptability. The markets always shift. There's trends, they evolve. You got to stay nimble. You got to stay on what you were made to do. Do not keep pivoting. Do not keep trying different things. And if you're able to see the future, that's when you're able to build something great. So here, hopefully, I'm able to see the future. I'm doing this podcast, and I'm trying to grow a community of young entrepreneurs, young people that are striving for greatness and are looking to grow their own businesses and are looking for motivation, and they want something to listen when they're going to work that stokes their flame. So another great example in the 2000s, there's a business that they were selling movies where it used to be, you'd need to put a cassette in your TV and then you'd be able to watch a movie. But at some point they said, you know what, I think it's turning to digital. I think that we're going to want to turn that into streaming. And today it's called Netflix, and it's a big monopoly on the world. There's competitors now, but they got a pretty big market share. So if you stay convicted on what you're made to do, you're going to build the best thing that you can, and you're going to bring the most value to a marketplace. If you're able to get a bigger pie shape of the market that you've picked, that's when you're going to be able to extract some income out of it and monetize your project. So build your network like a fortress. So during your professional path, you're going to be encountering some people that are actually some mentors. They have a lot of experience in the industry that you choose to work in. And as you see that they have all this information, when you're young, you're a sponge. See yourself as a sponge, just absorb everything. You're not there to teach lessons to people. You're there to absorb lessons from other people that have more experience than you. And if you do recognize someone or a few people that do have a lot of experience in the industry that you want to work in, cling on to those people. Give them value. They will recognize it themselves as well. They see young strivers. They see people that actually want to get into the industry. They see people that want to absorb information, and they'll give you some information. But you got to let them know subliminally that you are interested in the message that they're sending. You can't act as if you know everything when you're getting into a new industry or you're starting a new business. You got a lot to learn and a lot of mistakes, a lot of times to fall and get back up though. Always get back up. Ever thought about becoming a realtor? It's a rewarding path, and I'm here to guide you through the ropes, from licensing to closing deals. Join me at eXp Realty using the link in the description. They offer amazing resources like training, tools, and support to get new agents up and running fast. You'll be in great hands. Plus, as I am in EXP1, I get to use this amazing podcast studio to create content for my business and grow. So could you if you join us. It's all about helping you succeed. It's important to have a gratitude mindset. You must always take a step back and understand and be grateful of where you're at. I'm 24 right now. I have this podcast here. I have my own real estate business, as you see here, and I'm building my own thing, and I must be grateful where I am. Sometimes I'll go to bed and I'll think, hey, I didn't do enough today. It's inherently inside of us when we're young entrepreneurs. We just always want to do more. But there's people that are very, very much less fortunate than us. There's people that are unfortunately in war times at the moment. There's some people that are starving at the moment. There's some people that don't get to live in a first world country like we do. There's some people that don't get such a beautiful podcast studio to host podcast episodes in. Like, I got to be grateful for the opportunities that I get. This is an office. It's called the EXP1 office here in Ottawa. It's a very good organization that's been grown by a select few realtors that had ambition and still have a lot of ambition, and I envy that. And I got to be grateful to be part of this organization here. So, and for you people that are believers in religion, always start your day by asking the Lord to guide you. Ask your God to guide you. It's a very strong message that you're sending when you're accepting that you're beneath a figure that represents, for me it is Christ, and it represents the good, it represents love, and I want that spiritual being to take hold of my life and guide me so I can bring good and love to the world. So whoever you do worship, ask them for guidance and kneel before them, as they do have much more wisdom than we could ever have ourselves. Here's another quick tip. This habit kept me through 2025 lows. It's reprogramming you to the spot opportunity. Reprogram yourself to spot opportunities everywhere. If you're looking to get into the real estate business, there's a lot of convention that you can just go and meet people, shake hands, absorb information from them. Or if you're in the Ottawa region, you can join EXP1. You'll have a lot of people that you can actually absorb information from. So if ever you are in the restaurant industry, you can find the best waiter that you envy there and actually try and stick close to them and listen to their conversation and how they're upselling and how they're, pitching this drink to this person and how they're doing their selling, and you'll absorb the information. You can recognize opportunities everywhere. Sometimes you'll be with your family and someone has a business and perhaps they're ready to pass it down. Well, maybe you're able to jump on that and say, you know what, I'm interested in owning a business, and you know what, I want to continue the family's legacy. A door just got open for me. I'll jump on it and I won't let go of that. Okay, so as with any other solo episode, I like to end it by manifesting the future. So the 2026 vision. I want to grow the Asset Ambitions group, the impact that I have. It would be great to have some realtors join me. If ever you're an aspiring realtor yourself and you'd like to join the team, it'll be my pleasure to onboard you, and I will most definitely help you get your license and then take you through some closings, your first closings, and I'll give you a whole lot of guidance. We have a lot of training here at eXp Realty. And I perhaps will also pivot to call myself Mathieu Jacques as a realtor instead of the Asset Ambitions group. We'll see where the wind takes me, but full disclosure, we'll see where we're going with the business here. It's fun to be able to pivot and take decisions, and you're the one in the driver's seat when you own the business. So we'll see how the podcast can grow as well. So as I said, I've got a lot of people that were mentioning and contacting me saying it's motivational. They like the message. They like the clips that I'm putting out on social media. So if I can get bigger guests, if I can get better clips, that is most definitely the goal. I want to keep working towards paying down assets. So I own a home right now with a secondary dwelling unit. I live upstairs. I have a rental downstairs. I want to make sure to pay towards that and lower that loan, make sure that I am stacking some equity, as the more equity you own, which is businesses, real estate, you can own stocks, you can own some commodities. So those assets, they actually usually track inflation because they are scarce. They are hard to create. A house takes time to build. You need more builders if you want to have more supply, but we do have a lot of demand in the country. So it does outperform inflation per times if you pick the right location. So it's a great investment, and I want to pay towards that even more to make sure that I stack the equity and it goes up in value over time. In the future, you're able to borrow against it at a low interest rate and invest into something that might outperform it, or you can sit on a house. You don't have any more payments. It's paid as young as you can. If you do some lump sums, banks don't even charge you interest. That's a fun fact there. So if ever you do have some loose cash at the end of the year, which is not the case, unfortunately, for many Canadians out there at the moment, but if ever you do, you're able to do some lump sums. You just got to call your bank, wire them some money, and it won't charge you any interest. It'll apply directly to the capital, which is great. So here's to 2026, prosperity, growth, resilience, and turning ambitions into reality. So, your turn. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, please, in the comment, write what you're trying to build as a business, and we'll try to stoke your flame, encourage you. We'll reply to the comments. We'll try and expand your business, send you some business if we're able to. And if you're a seasoned entrepreneur and you have some wisdom to share, please also comment down below and give us some information. We'll absorb it. We'll try to learn from your mistakes, and that's how we can grow and keep passing on the flame. So happy New Year's, and let's build a better future together. Thanks for watching the Asset Ambitions podcast, episode 20. As I said, I will do an episode probably every 10 episodes. I'll do a solo episode, just a little check-in, see how things are going, and stoke the flame of young entrepreneurs out there as always. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.